Here's a story of a lovely lady who decided to start casting on her own. Soon she went out in search of other women. She called them on the phone. Since they all decided they could work together, they've done casting for the biggest things you've known. They won't be stopped by this stupid pandemic. They will dig down deep and they will work from home. They'll work from home. They'll work from home. Sound and Fury will work from home.
Post Reality Adjacent Programming is proud to present another episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? With Jill Kershaw, Tina Morasco, Liz Lefebvre, Carlie Silver, Mary Kay De Guzman, and Marissa Homes as we play a special Sound and Fury edition of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card? And here's the star of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the Same as the Answer That I Wrote on My Card, Bill Holmes!
Hey, everybody! Hey, here we are! Whoa, George, you shaved there, didn't you, today?
I've never looked better, Bill.
You are looking good. There you are. There's George. Okay. Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out there in Facebook land. Thanks for tuning in to Facebook Live. Let me remind you all, as usual, we are live, and you just saw it. Anything can happen tonight. Hopefully everything will go good. We appreciate you tuning in to Compost Reality Adjacent Programming, or Crap TV, as we like to say. Now, listen, everybody out there in Facebook land, tell your friends, get in here. We like seeing your little chats and everything, okay? At Crap TV, our goal is to one day have one of your parents say, "Hey, turn that crap off." That's what we're all about here, okay? Which my father said to me on many occasions. Tonight's show is totally dedicated to the fine casting directors of Sound and Fury Casting, okay? We decided to do this show because of the fine work they do at Sound and Fury Casting. Yes. It's not because I'm sucking up to get more auditions or anything. It's strictly for entertainment purposes tonight. We're not pandering at all, okay? So, let's get the show started by introducing our celebrity guest panelists. First up tonight is the CEO, Executive Creative Director of Sound and Fury Casting. She is a globally recognized audio creative and voice casting specialist with experience directing and producing award-winning content for hundreds of advertising agencies. She's also a certified yoga and meditation instructor who devotes much of her time developing volunteer opportunities for advertising and entertainment professionals. Jill Kershaw, everybody. Hi, Jill. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Bill. Good to see you.
Good to see you. The Vice President Managing Director of Casting. This next panelist joined Sound and Fury after several years as a commercial voiceover agent at one of New York and Los Angeles' premier talent agencies. And I understand that this is a really good agency, and they sign really, really good talent. She's a frequent industry panelist, guest director, career advisor, and highly sought-after voiceover coach in both New York and Los Angeles. I'm told that she loves a nice glass of rosé. I hope she has one with her tonight. Carlie Silver, everybody. Carlie Silver. I'm sorry, Carlie Silver.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, Carlie, I didn't think that was the name I was going to screw up. As head of casting, this next panelist brings a unique blend of industry and artistry to the Sound and Fury team. Having been a voiceover agent at two of New York's premier talent agencies, a highly sought-after voice coach, demo producer, and a successful voiceover artist and on-camera actress for the past 20 years, while she has a deep connection to things of a spiritual nature, the words that still bring her the most joy are, "Would you like sprinkles on that?" Put it together for Tina Morasco, everybody. Tina Morasco. Thanks for being on the show
I'm
tonight,
really in it
Tina.
tonight for the case of turtle wax.
Oh, really? Okay. We'll see if we can't get that to your house tonight. We have Amazon Prime. As executive producer at Sound and Fury, our next panelist is a problem solver. Beginning her career with an established LA-based voice casting company, which I understand is a very good casting company. Okay. She learned and honed her unique affinity for the space where business and creativity overlap. She brings those talents to Sound and Fury, helping clients navigate every detail on their path to finding, that perfect voice. Liz Lefebvre!
Hello.
Hello, Liz. You're down in Austin, Texas. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
As a casting associate, this next panelist brings her love of TV, film, voiceover, and laughter to Sound and Fury following several years. There it is right there. Several years as the lead dubbing producer and creative audio manager for Post Haste Digital with previous account coordinating and production experience at Deluxe Entertainment. She's a native Californian and a current alumni mentor at UCLA. She's even been seen stepping into the voiceover booth herself from time to time. Kay De Guzman. Thanks for being here tonight, MK.
Always a pleasure.
Now, this next young lady, I have a soft spot in my heart for her. There you go. She's the casting operations manager at Sound and Fury. You may not believe this because you very seldom hear her talk, but she's been heard in hundreds of radio and TV commercials over the years, along with several cartoons and video games. In 2010, she moved to the other side of the glass and began developing talent as a voiceover coach, demo producer, and casting director. At Sound and Fury, she's instrumental in organizing workflow, implementing casting procedures, and developing partnerships with talent agencies worldwide. You know her as the better half of the twins on the show. My daughter, Marissa Homes. That's not her. Nope, that's not her. My daughter, Marissa, that's not her. That's not her. There she is. That's not her. There she is, Marissa Holmes. All right. Hey. Oh, look, Marissa's talking to us tonight. Welcome, Marissa. Good to have you here. Who the hell touched their video button? Okay. Let's get on with the introductions. Let's get on with the show, and let's meet our contestants for the evening. This first young lady came all the way from her living room, it looks like. Let's give her a big round of applause. Caitlin Elizabeth, everybody. Caitlin Elizabeth.
Hey.
Caitlin, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, wow. Pop quiz.
Sure.
I should know all the answers to this.
I hope so.
I'm a writer, adapter, voice actress. I've done video games and narration and commercials. You've heard me as a small child for Build-A-Bear and as murderous ladies in Full Metal Alchemist for live action, and everything in between.
Just have everybody go to your IMDb, okay? All right,
one?
that'll pretty much do it. There you go.
There we go.
No, that's great. That's great. Welcome to the show, Caitlin.
Thank you.
And this other young lady comes from downtown Los Angeles, I believe. Let's give her a big round of applause. Lauren Amante.
Woo!
Lauren, tell us a little bit about yourself. How are things downtown?
Things downtown are things downtown. I mean, little, but I love it. It's my home.
Okay, that's great.
Little about myself. I love cats. I love to eat. I do voiceover. I can't talk about anything I've done because NDAs, but
Of course. Yeah, we're in the business. We understand.
I've done on camera work, and I have a music project with my boyfriend.
Okay,
Hey.
well, fantastic. I hope that comes to fruition soon. All right, kids, those are the introductions. Shane, if you could just move the Facebook thing over so I can see it just a little better. We'll see. Who is that? Shell Helwig? Who knows Shell Helwig?
Oh, that's my sister.
And little Dana Powers is watching the show tonight from home. Tyler Rhodes is on. Randy Pollock is there. So it's nice. Peg is there. Lila Bassier or Leanne, I couldn't see. Laura Post is there. Woohoo! And my sister Deb Holmes is watching tonight, and my brother Scott Holmes. So let's start the show. We flipped the coin at the beginning of the show. Not really. We just chose somebody. And we decided that, Caitlin, you're going to go first for round 1. So let's get to the questions. Caitlin, would you like question A or question B?
I would like question A.
Question A. Yes, thank you. There we go. All right. Okay, everybody, get your pens, get your paper. Everybody plays this round. Here's the first question. Okay, this is what you picked, Caitlin. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Fred said, when they said they were taking my case to a higher court, they really meant higher. When I walked into the courtroom, the judge was on blank. Yeah, look at that. Fred said, when they said they were taking my case to a higher court, they really meant higher. When I walked into the courtroom, the judge was on a blank. Okay, here we go. Dana Powers, Scott's out there. Oh, Anita Davies watching tonight, too. That's good, that's good. All right, so, panelists, write down your question. When you're done with your questions, just give me a thumbs up so I know that you've got, your answers. You probably want to write down your answers, not your questions. Hey, wait, let me just get another little sip of tequila there. Okay, yeah. That's the Fortaleza. Did you heard, Caitlin, you got something? You ready to go?
I do.
Okay, panelists, are we ready? I see a lot of thumbs up, so why don't we move forward with this one, okay? All right, Caitlin. Fred said when they said they were taking my case to a higher court, they really meant higher. When I walked into the courtroom, the judge was on a blank. What's your answer?
My thought would be the ceiling, but we're in California, so I feel compelled to say weed.
on the weed. The judge was on some weed, on a weed bender, kind of. Okay? That leaves it pretty open. But we did say weed. So if somebody comes up with meth, I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Jill, you're going to go first. When I walked into the courtroom, the judge was on what? She said weed.
I went
on a cloud. Okay, he was way up there. He was way up there.
That's
now,
like even higher.
I happen to know. I happen to know that weed sometimes can take you up into the clouds. So
how would you know that, Bill?
My kids told me.
Oh,
Ian. Yeah. Okay, so that is not a match, unfortunately. Caitlin, cloud is not a match, but a good answer nonetheless. Let's go to. Oh, wait, don't show it yet, Carlie. Take it easy. Take it easy, Carlie.
Premature card showing.
Ooh. Carlie, I just...
Don't worry, it happens to everyone.
No, I know. Usually in college, but, it can happen. Carlie, do you have a little rosé there with you today?
I'm actually drinking Bud Light Seltzer today.
Some Bud Light Seltzer. That is just the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. Some Bud Light Seltzer. Okay. All right. Well, when I walked into the courtroom, the judge was on a what, Carlie? She's looking for weed.
Well, it is that, but just in a different form.
On a brownie. A brownie? I don't think we can give that to her.
It's adjacent, Bill.
Well, no, I understand. If she said an edible, I might have gone with that. George, let's toss it to George, though. George, what do you say? Is brownie and weed the same thing?
Well, no, I mean, obviously a brownie and weed are separate things. However, in the context of the question, wherein we're asking how high the judge was, I think we can presume if he was high because of a brownie, that it probably was an edible brownie. So I say that is a duplicate. That's a duplicate.
Okay, well, George is going to give it to you. Caitlin, that could bite you in the ass down the road, but we'll give it to you this time, okay? Because now we have established precedent since it's a court question.
That's fair. All
right, let's go to Tina Morasco. Tina, she's looking for weed. Do you have some weed for her?
I might be holding some sweet weed.
Oh, some sweet weed. Okay.
Thank you so
much. All right. There you go. There you go. Didn't I see you at the Dead concert a few years ago, Tina?
Who remembers, though?
All right, so that's a match as well. Liz, she's looking for weed. Do you have weed?
I sit on a bender.
A
so
bender. That is not weed.
Bender?
That could be many things.
Harder drugs than
I'm
weed
gonna-
on this bender.
I'm going to say that is not a match this time. A bender is not weed. Okay, so now we go down to MK De Guzman. MK, you look like you're stoned most of the time. What do you say? Did you say weed? Huh? Oh, I don't know. I just saw,
My mom is watching.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no. I'm not saying you do any of that stuff. No. Mom, don't worry about it. She doesn't do any of that stuff. No, not at all. MK, what do you say? Weed? She's looking for weed. Or brownies,
I was
apparently.
thinking physically, so
A ladder. Okay, there you go. On a ladder.
Very wholesome.
That's good. That's a good answer, though. That's why I like clouds, too. I like clouds. Okay, so that is not a match. Sorry about that, Caitlin. We go down to, the veteran of the show here, Marissa Homes, the better half of the twins. How are you going to do tonight without your second half, Marissa? Did you say weed?
We'll see. I did not say weed. I said stilts.
Stilts. There it is. He was really high up on those stilts. Okay. All right. So you got a few matches in round one. That's pretty good. Shane, how many did she get there? Can we see that or not? There we go. Okay, so you got 2 matches in round one. So let's go to Lauren's question now. Lauren, are you ready for your question?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right, here we go. Everybody plays on this one, panel. Oh, hey, here we go. This is work related. Casting commercials these days can really be a challenge. The other day, an audition came in, and they wanted the actors to sound casual, conversational, and blank. Casual, conversational, and blank. Okay. Mary Kennedy just joined on the Facebook there. Casting commercials these days can really be a challenge. The other day, an audition came across our desk, and they wanted the actors to sound casual, conversational, and blank. For those, Josiane Rodriguez is on there. Oh, saying, hello, Mary Kay. I don't know, Joyce Ann? Is that Joyce Ann? Oh. Sue Willis. Sue Willis is on the Facebook tonight. Sue Willis and I met each other in 3rd grade, everybody. 3rd grade. Mary Kennedy's out there. Okay. Give me a thumbs up when you have an answer, panelists, so I know that we're ready to go. Lauren, are you thinking of your answers there?
I think I have my
Okay. This is kind of a weird question. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Casting commercials these days can really be a challenge, Lauren. The other day, an audition came in, and they wanted the actors to sound casual, conversational, and blank. Sometimes the specs are kind of weird, aren't they?
Well, I wanted to say not announcery. I was not too excited, but I went with
But you went with what?
natural.
Natural. Natural. Okay, that kind of falls into casual conversation and natural. Okay. All right. Let's see if anybody else said natural. Who's drinking the Bud Light again? Was that Carlie? That's just oh man. Bud Light seltzer. Man.
It's good.
Okay. Let's go to Jill for an answer here. Jill, you're the big time casting director. What they wanted casual, conversational, and what?
Want a real person.
Real. Okay, that is not a match though. I'm gonna say that's not a match. Okay. Natural, real. Yeah, no, I don't think we can get it. But it falls in line with what is in some specs. Okay. All right, let's go down to Carlie Silver, the Bud Light seltzer. Oh, she's going right to it. Authentic. I love
Carlie
you
is
guys-
easy, man.
you guys are
On
just
it.
jumping right into it. Authentic and natural are not the same answer. They're very close, but not the same answer. Let's move down to Tina Morasco. Tina, she's looking for natural.
I said with a pulse.
With a pulse.
Because sometimes we gotta check, man.
Okay.
I've never heard so many people depressed about a Chipotle bowl.
Wait a minute. Did you just kill the NDA by saying Chipotle bowl? Okay, all right. Okay, I figured we'd come up with some answers like that. Let's go down to Liz Lefebvre. Liz, what did you say?
Youthful.
Youthful. That is not natural either. Nobody's ever youthful. Casual, conversational, and youthful is not a match. Oh, Lauren, I'm sorry, you haven't got a match yet. MK, what do you say?
I can't help either because I thought about how sometimes it's super contradictory. So I said with gravitas.
With gravitas. Again, these are all good answers. You see ridiculous things like this all the time. Okay. Marissa Homes, you're the veteran of the game here. Lauren really needs at least a match here. Did you say natural for Lauren?
I did not. I would imagine so. I said
like a real person. Like a real person. I think real would have been a better answer for you that time, Lauren. Okay. Well, no matches on that one. What's the score there, George? We got 2-0. Don't worry, you can come back in round 2 there, Lauren. So let's right now, let's go to this first commercial message.
Is the answer that you wrote on your card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? Is sponsored in part by
the Kit Kat you love, with a minty flavored dark chocolate delicious twist. New Kit Kat Duos mint and dark chocolate. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, there it is, Kit Kat. Now that's a big time commercial that you guys cast, right? Am I right, Jill? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I know you did it.
I was going to say, you did know that, right, Jill? Okay. All right. And again, I wonder who that voiceover was. Who was that voice? Oh, it was little Dana Powers. Dana was so upset she wasn't on the show tonight that we put her little commercial on there too. All right, so let's go to round 2. Hey, before we go to round 2, I want a couple of shout outs. Kim Ferry is home recovering from knee surgery, and they took the pins out. Everything's good and everything. So, Kim, I hope you feel better tonight. You're watching the show. And we do have an announcement to make. Declan Joseph Rhodes has come into the world. Last week, you all knew that Tyler Rhodes and Carissa Rhodes were about to have a baby. They have a baby. His name is Declan, but we will always be calling him Little Billy. Little Billy. Okay. So congratulations to the Rhodes family. All right, and I have to tell my brother, hey Scott, do you want me to talk about Doug Schultz? Doug Schultz? Okay. All right, so here's round 2. Lauren, you get to go first because you are in last place right now. So what would you like, question A or question B?
A for Amante.
A for Amante. Okay. You didn't have A last time, did you? Sorry, I dropped the phone there. Okay, here's your question. Here is your question. Be prepared. Now, who does not play this time? Who matched last time?
I did.
Oh, nobody matched last time for Lauren.
Oh.
Okay, good. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Everybody plays. Everybody plays because Lauren sucks at this game. Here we go. The round 2 question. Don Quixote was a bit confused when he set out to slay the dragon. Some people say that these days I look like Don Quixote. As he was approaching a windmill, he said to his trusty companion, Sancho, hand me my blank. I'll give it to you again, Lauren.
Yeah,
you ready?
repeat the question.
Don Quixote was a... Okay, I will. My goodness. You're yelling at me. Don Quixote was a bit confused when he set out to slay the dragon. As he was approaching a windmill, he said to his trusty companion, Sancho, hand me my blank. All right? Let's see who's Jimmy Stafford is on. Chris Jackson tuned in tonight. Billy Aquaviva. Susan Vinciotti. Oh, Susan Benito. Okay, she's in tonight. Tyler Rhodes is watching. Tyler, congratulations from everybody here on young little Billy. Young little Billy. I have Declan. It's a good name, but it ain't little Billy, is it? Okay, panelists, thumbs up. Are we ready to go? Lauren? Okay, Lauren. Here we go. Don Quixote was a bit confused when he set out to slay the dragon. As he was approaching a windmill, he said to his trusty companion, Sancho, Sancho, hand me my blank.
Well, I wanted to say glasses, but what
Glasses.
I wrote down was sword.
Sword. Okay. I think either one of those would have been a good answer. I like that. Okay. All right. Jill Kershaw. She's looking for a sword. She needs a match bad.
I've had the book since I was 15 years old and I never read it. So
Wait a minute. There's a book? Oh, microphone. Jill said, hand me my microphone. He was very confused. He was very, very confused.
He had really bad eyesight. He could not.
I had no idea. No idea there was a book. Okay. All right, let's go down to, not a match, obviously. Let's go down to Carlie Silver. Carlie, who's drinking Bud Light Seltzer tonight. What do you say, Carlie?
I'm gonna take a long time to pull up my answer this time. I'm gonna make it worth the wait.
Okay. All right. Sword! There's a match for Lauren. Okay. Hand me my sword. Okay.
Yeah!
All right, so that's the first match. There you go. Let's go down to Tina Morasco. Tina, what do you say? Did you say sword as well?
Speaking softly and carrying my trusty sword.
Trusty sword. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what Teddy Roosevelt said. Speak softly and carry your trusty sword. All right, we're going down to Liz here. Liz, what did you say? Did you say sword?
I said a lance.
A lance. Okay. All right, that makes sense. That's not a sword. That's more for jousting. You know, you hold the lance and you just go over. Okay. All right. Okay. That's probably what they actually gave them. Yeah.
That is the most correct answer.
I'm historically accurate.
I was gonna say, for the record, that is the right answer. But
that is the correct answer? Okay, all right. I might have said credit card.
Bill, is that Bud Light Seltzer?
No, this is the Fortaleza. Fortaleza. Carlie, it's the best goddamn tequila I've ever had.
Ooh.
That's Don Quixote himself.
All right. Yeah, there you go. Where are we at? We're at, did we do Liz yet? Did we do Liz?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did Liz. Okay, hey, MK, what do you say? She's looking for sword.
So I wanted to say drink, but I was like, let me help Lauren this time. And so I did write sword.
She said sword. There we go. She said sword. Okay, that ties up the game. Oh, no, that pulls you ahead. That pulls you ahead of Caitlin. Oh, my gosh, Caitlin. You never know what's going to happen. Hey, Caitlin, don't worry about it. I've seen the next question. It's a bad one. Okay, so here we go. Let's go down to Marissa Homes. Marissa, did you give her a match and say sword?
Well, I would just like to say that I am drinking Casamigos tequila because you took the Fortaleza.
Yes, I did. Yeah. But that's the drink of Lauren. That's the drink of Lauren Amante. There you go. So what do you got?
But I did say sword.
She said sword. So there you go. See? So keep this in mind later, Lauren. If you win the game, you may want to talk to Marissa later. All right. Well, that makes the score 4-2. Caitlin, you got some catching up to do, but there's room to win the game here, right? Okay, so
I have the tiger, Caitlin.
Let's go to your round 2 question. Now let's see who does not play today. Who does not play this round? I believe Carlie matched.
And I matched too.
Carlie and Tina do not play this round. Okay, so everybody else, get your pens ready. Here we go. Oh, here's another voiceover thing. Caitlin, you might do well on this. Bill, the voiceover actor. Hey, wait a minute.
Wow. Okay.
Bill, the voiceover actor, he's really dumb.
How dumb is he?
Thank you very much. That's how the game is played. Thank you. Bill, the voiceover actor, is really dumb. The other day when he sent me his audition, I noticed he slated his blank. Think about
could you
that
repeat
one,
that
kids.
one?
Yes, I will. I would love to repeat that one. Bill, the voiceover actor, he's really dumb. The other day when he said to me, I'm sorry, let me start again. Bill, the voiceover actor, is really dumb. The other day when he sent me his audition, I noticed he slated his blank. Okay, for non-actors out there, slating means, usually, say your name or whatever. So, Bill, the voiceover actor, is really dumb. The other day when he sent me his audition, I noticed he slated his blank. Okay, so when we have it, put your thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up there. All right, I think we're ready to go. Caitlin, do you have an answer in your head? Do you have
Well,
an
I
answer
had
in your
one, and then
head?
I realized that the question was different than I thought it was.
Well, let me give it to you real
Yes.
quick again.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I want to make sure you understand. Bill, the voiceover actor, is. Oh,
wow.
NPH is disappointed.
Mm,
He's
that's okay.
disappointed with you.
I'll live
Bill,
with
the voiceover actor, is really dumb, Caitlin. The other day when he sent me his audition, I noticed he slated his blank. What do you think?
I mean, the very first thing that comes to mind that I feel like I must make my answer is name.
Name. He slated his name. He's so dumb, he did exactly what he was told to do. Is that? Okay, there you go.
You know
All
what?
right.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Maybe you'll get a couple matches out of that.
I mean, sound and
No,
fury.
you're good.
You're not supposed to.
I mean, we
No,
got to
no.
go with it. We got to go. I mean, again, if it was me, I'm named Bill, I may be so stupid that I would do what I was told.
Maybe.
Okay.
But if
So
you're
let's
reading
go
on the
to, who are we going to? Jill. Oh, there's NPH again. Jill, what did you say? He was so dumb that he slated his blank.
I was going to say something, but then I realized it's kind of a trick question.
Is it?
So, a little bit.
Okay.
But what I've heard a lot, which makes me insane, is an astrological sign.
I love that.
Really?
no.
Really? There are people out there that go, "Hi, I'm a Virgo."
No.
I love that. I'm going to start.
I'm going to give you 4 takes, and this is how each of them sounds. And hi to the copywriter, Chad.
Oh my God. I love that. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing that on my audition.
That's never
Unfortunately, Caitlin, not a match.
Yep.
Where do we go? Do we go to No, Liz. We go down to Liz, right?
Yes.
Tina and Carlie are out, correct? Okay, so Liz,
So I
she's
was
looking.
Oh.
What'd you say, Liz?
I was going to do the obvious one, which would have matched me with Caitlin. I'm so sorry. But I decided agency.
Agency. Oh,
That was actually my second.
Oh,
sorry.
That's a good one too.
My-
Okay, our audience out in no showbiz land is going. I have no idea what the fuck they're
Yeah.
talking about. Okay, but that's not a match. You're looking for name. Where do we go after Liz? We go to MK. MK, do you have names? She really desperately needs a name here. You need
So
this
I was
one to
gonna
stay in the
change my
game.
answer, but then I decided not to, and I'm glad I did.
Oh, you went with names, so that's a match. There you go.
Someone was gonna feel the same way that I did. Love you.
All right, so that's 3. You need. Caitlin, you need this last one to tie the game and go ahead, take it to a tiebreaker. Lauren, ooh, cross your fingers, Lauren. This is the exciting part. I don't think we've ever been this close on the show. Marissa Homes. Marissa, the better half of the twins. What do you say? Did you say name, Marissa?
Well, I know Bill Holmes, and I know Bill is so dumb that
Yeah,
he gets,
yeah.
Social Security.
Oh my God.
Social. Oh, wait a minute. You're not supposed to do that? Oh, there, Carlie said social security number. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Caitlin. That is not a match, but a damn good answer. That means, Lauren, you win the game. Lauren, you win.
Wait, it's over?
Celebration. Oh, no, it's not over. You win the game. And Caitlin, I'm sorry, Caitlin, you did not win the game today. Oh, we have little piles of
geez,
poop
they're
for you.
everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry you didn't win the game. All right, well, that's going to take us to our final round to try to win some money. But before we go to our final round, we have to go to this commercial break.
We'll be right back after these messages. Has this ever happened to you? You hop into the booth to record your latest voiceover audition, but your mouth noise decides to take center stage. Well, that's not a big... Oh, maybe that is a big deal. Well, worry not, you squishy mouth mammal. We've got your answer right here. Green Apple Miracle Cure. It cures clicks, smacks, miscellaneous mouth noises, and hunger. Yes, Green Apple Miracle Cure will chase away all of your VO-related ills. This all sounds great, but where can I get some Green Apple Miracle Cure? Well, I'm glad you asked. Simply send a money order or a check made out to cash in the amount of $73.95 to the address listed on your screen, and we'll send you a 1-week supply of Green Apple Miracle Cure. Don't be fooled by our big box, off-brand, no-name competitors. If you've got smacks, smack them back with Green Apple Miracle Cure, saving casting directors' sanity and ears one bite at a time.
Okay.
Sign me up.
All right, there we go, the Green Apple Miracle Cure. And look who was in the commercial, little Dana Powers. She's like, there's no way you're going to block me out of the game, Doc. Okay. All right, so who won the game? It was Lauren. Lauren won the game. So, Lauren, we're going to the final round, Lauren, right here, the final round. So, in the final round, you have a chance of winning $1, $2.50, or $5. Yep, there's the buzzer. That tells us that it's the final round. So you can win the money. On this one, Lauren, you get to choose from 3 of our celebrity guest panelists for help with the puzzle, okay? And here is the puzzle right here, right now. Audio blank. Audio blank. Now, don't say anything right now, Lauren. But panelists, think about it for a second. And Lauren, who would you like to choose to help you duplicate audio blank?
I will take Tina.
Tina Morasco.
We got to get our ESP going.
So far, you're the Richard Dawson of the night, Tina. Tina, what do you say? Audio blank.
Oh, I have 2 answers that are like pulling me equally, but I wrote down audio quality.
Audio quality. Quality. Of course, you're a casting. Oh, the crowd doesn't like that one. The crowd doesn't like that one. Lauren, who else do you choose?
I choose Marissa Homes.
Marissa Homes. Okay, so you matched before with Marissa. Maybe you get a match this time. Marissa, what do you say?
Well, because of the industry we're in, I gotta say audio file.
Audio file?
My other
Okay, I want to clarify. Are you saying file F-I-L-E or file P-H-I-L-E? Which one are you saying?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll say file like an MP3 file,
Yeah, okay,
right?
I was thinking
Like an audio file.
more like
Okay.
an audio file.
Audio file and audio quality. Okay, so Lauren, who's the third person you want to check with? Jill Kershaw, the big kahuna.
I'm going with audio studio.
Audio studio. Okay. So, all right, Lauren, you have audio file, audio quality, and audio studio, not in that order. Or if you don't like any of those, you can go with one that you choose yourself. What would you say? Audio blank.
Oh,
I mean, if something popped in your head, you may want to go with what popped into your head.
audio file. I'm going with audio file.
Audio file. Audio file. Okay. Shane, let's see the $1 response. Ooh, audio drama. As in the audio drama Carcerum coming out this fall.
Oh.
Audio drama. Oh, you people should have been thinking about that. Okay. Shane, let's see the $2.50 response. Ooh, audio visual. Audio visual. That's for all the nerds who worked in high school, with the overhead projectors, I guess. Audio visual. Okay, you got one more chance for audio file here. Cross your fingers, Lauren. Shane, what do we have in the $5 response? Audio book. Audio book. Did anybody else have audio book on the panel? Oh my gosh. I just want to say, my son Kyle Holmes said, Dad, audiobook's gonna run away with it. It's gonna be audiobook. Yeah. No, but it was the number one answer, and he was correct. But,
how many people were surveyed?
We surveyed 1,000 people today. We got on the phone, 1,000 people surveyed. Yeah, it was about 25 people. About 25 people came up with
We only cast commercials, Bill.
No, I totally understand. No, I get it. I mean, audio book. I mean, audio file. I thought audio file was in there, Marissa. I don't think audio studio was. Was that your answer, Jill? I love it.
That's where you are right now, aren't you?
You know what? Had I called Big Joe, he probably would have said audio studio, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry, Lauren. You didn't win tonight. But I really appreciate you playing the game. I feel good about it because no money's leaving my pocket. But if we did get to the super round, George, who would have been sponsoring the super round tonight?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Tonight's Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? Super round would have been brought to you by reading the specs on your auditions. Did you know that casting experts like the team at Sound and Fury spend countless hours carefully preparing specs for the auditions you receive? It's true. So when you find yourself asking, how many takes should I send? Try reading the specs. Should I yell the whole time? No, silly. You should try reading the specs. Or what about, how should I label the file? Should each take be on its own MP3? Do I slate on this one? Read the specs. When in doubt, you'll find the answers you seek lie in those often overlooked specs that you clearly ignored in your fevered rush to get to the script. Remember, folks, if you'd like a check, read the spec. Back to you, Bill.
All right, there we go,
awesome.
everybody.
I love it.
This is the answer that you wrote on your card, the same as the answer that I wrote on card. Signing off. George, take us out for the evening. Sorry.
Tonight's special Sound and Fury episode, sponsored by Fortaleza, the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Remember, folks, if the tequila tried to kill you, then I'd bet you didn't get you some of that sweet and tasty nectar that we know is Fortaleza. Would you like to appear on an up-and-coming episode of Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? Simply send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address listed on your screen, or email us at contestant@YWYCTSATATIWOMC.com. This is George Ackles speaking for Is the Answer That You Wrote on Your Card the same as the answer that I wrote on my card? An SSP and Compost Productions production. In addition to our sponsors, Bill Holmes' stylish t-shirt was furnished by Sound and Fury. His signature blazer was furnished by Mervin's. Yes, Mervin. We may have closed our doors in 2008, but thanks to fashion-forward icons like Bill, our legacy lives on. Take it away, Bill.
Well, thank you very much, George. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Ladies from Sound and Fury, I hope you had a good time tonight. We really appreciate you coming on the show. I look forward to seeing all of your auditions that you send me Monday, okay? And everybody out there on Facebook, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing the game. That's it, everybody. Not too many mistakes tonight. Good night. We'll see you next week when we have some other kind of a show. Bah.